Good morning, happy Tuesday everybody. I'm going to do a little video today showing you my daily morning routine. Okay, so the first thing I do is I come downstairs, I look at the tanks, I inspect them, make sure nothing crazy or weird happened throughout the night with the equipment. Check the sump, make sure the skimmer doesn't need to be emptied. I emptied it yesterday, so it's good. And yeah, I just kind of sit in front of the tank and I stare at it for 5 to 10 minutes, make sure nothing's falling over, make sure nothing's stuck in the pumps, make sure, everything's kind of just working as it should. Next up, I kind of pick out what I'm going to feed this morning. I feed the tank daily. I like to keep my fish nice and fat and healthy and happy. So I feed every morning, just once a day. So what I do is I kind of pick out here what I'm going to use. Today I'm actually going to go with some frozen foods. I've already got a cube of spirulina brine thawing out there and some tank water. But I'm also going to dose some Brightwell Coral Amino, which I dose every day. So we'll get started with that. First things first, turn off the skimmer as well as my reactor. That's just to make sure that it's not pulling any of the aminos out of the water column. So we'll pop this guy open, give it a shake. Then we're just going to go ahead and dose it into a high flow part of the tank. I've calculated it out. I need about 3 of these syringes. It's about 1 milliliter per 50 gallons. 1, 2. There we go. Okay. So first things first, when feeding, I feed the refugium first. So I just turn off the flow here because the mollies, I got a couple in there, and my dams will have an easier time eating when the flow's off. So I just give them a little bit, not a lot. That should do it. They get a couple pieces each and they are happy. Now it's time for the main display. I used to shut off the flow in here, but I've lost 2 fish to this power head, so I would turn them off, feed the tank, and they would get curious and go in there. After the 10 minutes or so, I forget the timer on it, they would get stuck in there when the pump came back on, so I don't do that anymore. I just take the lid off and feed them. And that's it. That's sort of my morning routine. I sit down and watch the fish enjoy their food. Now that the fish have eaten their breakfast, I put the lid back on, turn the flow back on in the refugium, and call it a day. If the tank needs, any more maintenance, replacing filter floss, wiping the glass, scraping the glass, that kind of thing, I'll do it right now. And then I just sit in front of the tank and enjoy it for the rest of the day. So yeah, that's my morning routine every single day. And it helps to kind of stay connected with the tank. You do the same thing every day, you'll notice if something's wrong. And today, nothing's wrong. The fish are happy. No crazy algae or anything. Just fought off some diatoms / cyano / dinos. It was a really ugly couple weeks. But hey, look at it now. We're doing good. All right, guys, happy reefing. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.